Welcome back to another episode of Cyber Tuesdays, everyone. Today is Tuesday, September the 22nd, 2020, and this is episode 38. We are almost to episode 40, and we are almost to October, which is my second favorite month, National Cybersecurity Awareness Month. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the iOS 14 update that was released recently, and also the news about the TikTok application being banned in the United States. To go ahead and give a recap about the iOS 14 update, I'm only going to talk about a few sections. So, number one, within the Safari section, you have password monitoring. Safari securely monitors your saved passwords to ensure that they have not been involved in a security breach. And they also warn you if you are using a password that is not secured by checking against a list of other passwords that may have been involved in a breach as well. And also within the privacy section, you have the privacy report. So within your Safari, you can now go into what is called the privacy report if you go into your settings, and there's a button that you can click to better understand how that website is treating your privacy. Also, there's privacy information on the application store. So before you get ready to download an application, you can now get information on the App Store to help you understand how the privacy of each app is being practiced before you download it. Now, my favorite part of this whole update is the recording indicator. And I actually tested it out earlier when I was at work while using the Teams app. So with this recording indicator, it actually appears at the top of your screen whenever an application is using your microphone or your camera. So I believe if your microphone is being used, it would be orange, and if your camera is being used, it's going to be a green dot. And also you can find this in the control center if you want to see what apps recently has used your microphone or your camera. And I know some people have gotten this confused with applications spying on you, but it doesn't have to do with application spying on you. It actually has to do with your consent. I know whenever I downloaded this update and installed it, that all of my apps must have defaulted to ask me for my permission to use my camera and my microphone, which is good because they now have the feature that you can do it by selection, or you can give access to everything, like your whole camera roll, or just give access to one picture that you want to choose. Another interesting feature within this update is the approximate location. So this is very convenient for applications like the local news or your weather application. And instead of giving your exact location, you can now choose to allow these applications to know your approximate location. And last but not least, I just want to touch upon upgrading to sign in with Apple. I have actually tested out this feature with a couple of my applications that I use. So if you don't like to keep up with a lot of passwords, what you can do now, if these applications are participating within this new feature, you can easily switch to sign in with your Apple account, and you'll keep the same account that you have, but it'll be one less password that you have to keep track of. And all you have to do is implement it with your fingerprint. So whenever it asks you for your password, just put your fingerprint over your phone, or I guess if you have Face ID enabled, I don't, you can use that as well. So the next topic I want to talk about is the TikTok application and it being banned by Donald Trump, but there has been some talk of a deal on the internet lately, and I'm going to share some information from this article that is from CNN.com. The title of the article is "Trump Approves TikTok Deal, but Big Questions Remain." So Donald Trump for weeks now has been threatened to ban TikTok, which is owned by China's ByteDance, on national security grounds unless an American company takes control of its U.S. operations. So as of now, TikTok has roughly 100 million users within the United States, and Trump claims that the app gives Beijing access to the personal data of Americans. Of course, TikTok has denied these allegations, and the company has said its data centers are located entirely outside of China and that none of that data is subject to Chinese law. Over the weekend, though, this is new information, Trump gave his blessing to a deal that would give Oracle and Walmart a combined 20% stake in a new company called TikTok Global, which would be headquartered in the United States and operated in the app as well. 4 of the company's 5 board members would be Americans, of course, and the 5th member would be the app owner and founder. I'm not going to say his name because I'm going to pronounce it wrong, but if you guys want to look up who the founder is of TikTok, you can Google it. And also, according to reporters, Trump says that the deal will come to a halt or stop because he completely wants the application to be owned and totally controlled by Walmart and Oracle. He doesn't want China to have any deals over this application, but there appears to be a great deal of confusion over the TikTok proposal since yesterday. So if you use TikTok and you're probably wondering what this means for you, I'm going to go ahead and explain it based on this article. People who already have TikTok on their phones could still post their videos and whatever else routines that you guys post per usual, but no new downloads would be allowed if the ban is approved. But US users also wouldn't be able to receive security patches or other updates, which could cause outages or even glitches in the future. So even if this application gets banned and you already have it installed within your mobile device, whenever new security patches or new security updates come out, you will not be able to install these updates because you won't receive them. So therefore, if the application has like a bug, a virus, or has been breached, then you should just go ahead and delete the application because there's nothing that you can do in order to fix those flaws. And though the ban has been pushed to the side for now, fears about restrictions have sent TikTok downloads soaring. So compared to Thursday, they rose 12% to 247,000 downloads in the United States last Friday, according to a research firm. So if you guys have any questions about this TikTok ban, of course, you can go ahead and read this article once again on CNN.com. It is called Trump Approves TikTok Deal, but big questions still remain. But if you guys have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me. Do not hesitate to comment under this video. Please drop any additional information if I didn't share it with you that you may know about that I may not know about. And I will be posting another video next Tuesday, and I will be posting on my website on tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And once again, October is approaching. I have a lot in store, so be on the lookout for those updates and those announcements. But with that being said, this concludes this video, and peace out.